All right, so it seems like my worst points for my throat and heavy deep breathing issues came from eating frozen strawberries and frozen bananas. That's when I was really noticed a serious issue with deep breathing, and I think it was because of cold affecting the esophagus, and my best improvement has been mushrooms because of all the deep breathing. I think I was drying things out because I was struggling to get them breaths, like I wasn't feeling like I was getting enough oxygen. So as the mushrooms seem to have like moistened, because I've had problems with mushrooms before where they felt like they caused like a swamp in my throat. So when there's a dryness, it actually brings relief. And then also pickles, they seem to have improved my deep breathing. And when I eat too many pickles, which I had a whole jar, and I got another jar that I've been tearing into, which I've stopped now. The pickles improved the deep breathing, but then they started causing anxiety in my heart for like sleeping. If I eat them before sleeping, then there's problems with that. But the deep breathing was short. I had short breathing issues, and and I think that was caused from maybe too much sweetness. It's a lot of sitting too. I blame that. Diet though is a factor. The lack of variety is a big factor. I have now been turning to canned foods, meats, and vegetables. I'm trying to get more of a variety because I think that the lack of variety has been hurting me. But specifically, uh, I was walking down an aisle in Walmart, just thinking, what could I try that's different? And I come across the pickles. I'm like, oh yeah, it's been a while, and they do what they do. Uh, and I remember in the past they have caused an anxiety in my heart, which will wake me up at night. And if I eat too many of this, too much of a ferment like that, it does that. Uh, but I ate a whole jar. It's been a long time. It's been years since I've had pickles. And I could eat a whole jar after suffering the deep breathing problems and no problems. But then start going into the second jar and I start getting problems. I feel right now if I ate a pickle, it would cause anxiety in my heart. But um, after having been away from eating pickles for a long time, uh, the different kind of problem developed with the deep breathing. It's so strange, and the pickles actually brought a solution to that. So I'll keep the pickles nearby, handy, in reach, but I can't be just eating them uh, um, recreationally. They have to be in measured doses because of the strength and the certain properties that they have, the certain effects that they have on my heart, I guess, because that's a real direct effect is on the heart. The deep breathing was on the heart too. I'm not sure what exactly was causing the lack of deep breathing, but it was annoying. Yeah, it feels the deep breathing feels good right now. It's just like I wasn't getting enough oxygen. Could be like a vitamin deficiency or something. But take certain foods. That's why I need to get more of a variety. Too many oats, too much. I was eating too many of the frozen strawberries and bananas. And this is in the winter time too. So I got to think about the time of year as well, because it's probably more welcome to have the frozen bananas and strawberries in the summertime, in the hot summer to cool down. It could be a benefit because overheating is a problem. But in the cold weather, I was trying to let them melt a little longer, in the cold weather, but still that wasn't enough. Warm cooked foods helped. All right, going from raw oats to cooked oats helped a little bit. It still didn't take me over the edge until I had the pickles. But I mean, general bigger variety of food helps too. But there are some specific types of foods that help more than others. So I think I've got some relief with the new habits and stuff, but I mean, in a couple of months things are going to change because the seasons always change.